yeah, heck yeah.
Hey there, be sure to like, subscribe, and ring the bell. Hey there, friends, how are we doing out there? Good morning. It is Wednesday, July 21st, and we are waking up to a sea of green today. The way we like to see things if we are a bull in this space. Let's take a look at the price action today. We're looking here at BTC/USD, that is the Bitcoin, and looking all the way up at the 31,160.97 is your support level now, and we're trying to cut through all this price action. You see all of this right in here around that 31,634.24. Two massive buy candles here coming up through, and then RSI still in good shape here on the 4-hour time frame. So we'll be keeping an eye out for that. Bitcoin is up 5.73% this morning. Let's move on to Ethereum. Ethereum's seeing a little bit more love here, up 6.75%. So we now have support at the 1862.55 and resistance at the 1957.71. And as mentioned, you can see all this traffic right in here, this price action. So we do anticipate some resistance getting back through there. On the climb back through, as you'll notice, the stop losses are back in play as we are engaged in trades now. Hitting the buy target, so we're going back in. Moving on to BNB USD, that's the Binance Coin. Looking at support at 279.49. Resistance up there at that 291.308. Looking on to Cardano, that's ADA USD. And we are looking at support now at the, let's see, we're all the way up here, so we can move the support line up. Right there on that double bottom at the 1.14872. And we're resistance 1.1898. Cardano up 10.18%, so we're getting a lot of that move back. And on to PolkaDot, DOT/USD up 12.11%. As I mentioned in the title card, as you can see here, this was your higher low. And so most people in the space at the moment are trading straight off the technicals. So they jumped on board knowing that we've got some upside potential. So we're having a pause right here in this very thick area of consolidation. So 12.382 is the resistance level to watch out for. And let's get you some support down there at the 12.137. Stop loss will come into play just beneath this 26-day moving average. We blew right through there, so we got some room to climb as we get up to this 100-day moving average. On to the Doge. Doge is up 10.38%. So we'll readjust that really quickly here. So we're up to 0.1919 resistance and support now at the 0.1859. Stop loss back up there. And we'll set her right between that, right underneath that previous low there. On to Litecoin, LTC/USD. Even the Litecoin getting some love, up 6.27%, I should say. Oh, Litecoin's been nicknamed Quiet Coin. It hasn't been doing much lately. So we're going to keep an eye on it. You never know here in the crypto space. So we're looking at 111.86 for support, and up there above, we're getting through this resistance here. So we got some room all the way up there to 119.57. And we'll stick that stop loss just beneath that 12-day moving average. And on to LINK, that is Chainlink. It's up 8.18%. New resistance level. We're watching out for a climb back through 15.452 and support at the, we could almost make a double bottom out of that one right there. I would lean on that one more than I would a little candle there. Right there, 14.417. Moving on to Stellar XLM USD. So let's get up there to the 0.22483 is resistance and support now. Right there on that low pivot. 0.2190. Now looking at the Vechain, that's VET USD. So we're looking at 0.0654 resistance and support at the 0.0622. Stop loss just beneath that 12-day moving average. On to FIL USD, file up 7.9%. And we got some wiggle room here all the way up through. We got to get through that 26-day moving average. So looking at 46.031 resistance. And holding that support level right there, you can see on that previous low at the 44.265. On to STORJ. This one hadn't run yet, so it could be a laggard. We'll be watching out for that for today. So looking at resistance at the moment, 0.75, that round psychological number. And support, we can probably split that candle about right there. So we'll switch over to the 1 hour time frame. Looky there, I almost had it. Right there is your support, 0.7322. Moving on to IOTA, Internet of Things. Only up a mere 8%, so it's slow to the party as well. Some of these are hitting double-digit gains as we make our way back up. So looking at support to hold 0.61938 and resistance 0.6931. Moving on to comp, COMP USD. Comp was still green yesterday, but man, we sold off hard really quick and then bounced it right back. So let's see, we're looking up here at the 383.05 resistance and 370.88. Lots of volume involved in that, so I assumed that these grayscale people were buying this dip to prepare that new fund, new crypto fund, which comp will be a part of. Let's move on to BATUSD. Also today we have the B Word conference that has Jack Dorsey, Cathie Wood, Elon Musk, all talking about the Bitcoin. And I imagine that's going to be bullish news. That's how I'm going to trade it for the day. So we're looking now at BATUSD. That's home of the Brave browser coin right there. Love that browser. So we're looking at 0.4867 support, resistance 0.50. Round psychological number to get through. Making our way up to this 26-day moving average. And then anticipate some heavy sell pressure up in this region where all this price action was previously. And volume is extremely low for BAT, only at 519,000. Moving on to ETC, how are we doing on time? I've been wordy today, very wordy. But I imagine everybody's excited to see things green again. I sure am. Resistance 42.839 and 41.455. For ETC up 8.13%. We're on to MANA, MANA USDC. We got some room, and I imagine right there's where that resistance is going to be. So we'll split that dude up and see. Yeah, I almost got it. So we're sitting right on resistance. Once we get through there, we'll look for that 100-day moving average, and we're off to the races. Back to the 4-hour resistance, 0.5699. Support now going to be right close by at the 0.55449. And we'll get that stop loss just beneath that 12-day moving average. On to ZIL USD up 7.61%. Gonna pick up the pace now. And looking at resistance all the way up there, assuming we get through this 26-day moving average, 0.06232. Support now, right there. Let's split that one up as well. There it is. 0.0560. On to NuUSD. It's up 8.25%. Let's grab that dude, and there we are. Resistance at the 0.1941, support 0.1893. NMR USD up 3.26%. And we're still holding that support level at 30.449 and resistance up there at the 31.6363, I should say. Onto the graph token, GRT USD, part of the new Grayscale fund, just saying. We're watching that one. And we're looking at 0.5305 resistance and support 0.5156. On to Uniswap, another one of those in that fund, up 10.31%. So it's getting bought up. 16.398 is resistance and support at 15.513. AAVE USD up 11.28%. And you know the drill. Part of that Grayscale fund. So we're looking for resistance to encounter right up there at the 255.971 and support now there at the 241.946. MKR USD, once again, another one of those in the fund. And we are looking at the 2433.609 support, resistance, I should say, resistance. Get it right. And we'll split that candle up. We go to the 1 hour, see how close we get. There we are, not too far. Didn't manage to get above that 100-day moving average on the 1 hour time frame, so that looks pretty hefty right there. So we're looking at support to hold up there at the 2326.85 as we move on to MATIC, MATIC USD, the star of the show today. Up 21.84%. Resistance up at that 0.8587 and support now lingering down there at the 0.8091. Stop loss back to underneath that 26-day moving average. So nice run up here for MATIC. On to SOL USD. Another good runner here, up 11.32%. Looking for resistance up there at the 26.8533. Support now, double bottom at the 25.6915. Heading to the NFTs, audio up double digits for the day. Good to see that, up 10.65%. So we are looking all the way up here at the, right on that 100-day moving average. You see this previous high. And resistance 0.9564, so we're trying to get that dollar back. Always difficult to do. And support 0.8847. And let's get that stop loss back up there, just beneath that 12-day moving average. On to CHZ USD, up 8.41%. 0.2315 is your resistance level and support right there at the 0.22269. On to Theta, THETA USD, up 16.9%. It was in the title card. Starring Theta today, so we're up 4.514 is your resistance level to watch out on, and we're holding that support right there to 4.204. Let's swap out that stop for the new so we can get confused. There we go. And we'll set that bad boy just beneath that low right there. On to ENJ USD, NJB USD. I always missed the B. Very consistent with my mistakes. So we're looking at resistance there at the 1.118. Support nearby 1.054. Stop loss just beneath the lows. There we go. Harmony 1, ONE USD. It's up 9.84%. So we're looking at resistance 0.0656, support now right on that support level as we speak, 0.0622. RSI is still in good shape on all these names, so we're about halfway through. Moving on to PAXG USDT. This one paired to Tether, a stable coin. I'm sure you heard of it. So we're still holding that support level at 1807.45, resistance 1812.35. And the SHIB, SHIB USDT. And we did get through that resistance level, so we got a new one up there, 50660. Resistance, support, 50635. So tightening range, not much to work with here. So like I said, I may be taking that one off the watch list. If you have any suggestions to add to the watch list, feel free to put it in the comment section or the chat. Don't put none of that Telegram shit in there. Folks, watch out for those Telegram scams. They've been spamming this channel ever since it started. So I have to hand it to them. They're very consistent. Well, let's wrap it up here with Bitcoin dominance BTC.D. Slightly down, so we're right at the 46.60. And on to Ethereum is up 0.32%. We're up to 17.50. The Doge making its way back up to 2. So we're up at 1.96%, up 5%. So some money came into Doge. Crypto total, 1,269 billion. So it looks like we got that 90 billion back that we lost really quick that everyone was talking about. Well, folks, that does it for me today. 2 minutes late. Sorry about that. If you do mind or don't mind, hit the like button, hit subscribe if you're out there on YouTube so I can keep this coming. Have a great day. I'll see you tonight at the Crypto Happy Hour.